Okay, so in this tutorial, we are going to look at setting up a referral account. And just before I proceed to do so, I would just like to point out how you may notice at the top here, I have test network. That is because I am using a test blockchain for demonstration purposes, but ordinarily you won't see anything there because it will connect to the main blockchain network, i.e. the Polygon proof of stake blockchain. And so just so that you know, that's why I have test network at the top there. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and set up an account for our referral system integration. Let's go ahead and we'll say get started. And you'll notice the first thing on the get started page that it has here is step number 1, which is connect wallet. Now just to elaborate a little bit on what that wallet is, the referral system is based on blockchain, and for that reason it uses a MetaMask wallet to interact with the blockchain. And you may be asking, okay, but what is a MetaMask wallet? Well, MetaMask is a wallet that gets installed on your browser or your mobile, and it can be used to transfer cryptocurrency, but it can also be used to interact with various websites so that those websites can process transactions through the wallet. So essentially what happens is the website or the app will connect with the wallet and it will prompt you to do various transactions related to that specific application. So if you don't have MetaMask installed, you can install it on the Chrome store. If you're using Chrome, it is available for various other browsers as far as I'm aware, and then it's also available for Android and iOS. I've already got it installed. If I go here to the extensions at the top, you'll see there's MetaMask. I've also added a shortcut at the top there. So this is the wallet that I'm referring to. If I click there, it will open up the MetaMask pop-up, and it will show me this is my account, and it will give various aspects related to that. So let me just close this for now. So the first step to connect the wallet, we're going to go to the wallet icon at the top there, and we're going to click that, or we can click this button over here which says connect wallet, either or. I'm going to use the wallet icon and click that, and there we go. So MetaMask is now popping up and it's asking me to approve the connection. Just take note of which account it's asking me to approve the connection for, because you can have a number of accounts or wallet addresses that you add to your MetaMask wallet. So I'm going to use account 1 in this instance, and I'm going to just say connect. And then what it is doing is it is allowing for this web interface to interact with that wallet, as I previously stated. And you'll also notice that now the wallet icon has gone from just an outline to being filled in, which shows us that we have connected our wallet. Okay, then step 2, referral account setup form. That's what we're looking at doing now. I'm going to go to setup. Just some notes on the blockchain wallet before we start. In order to set up the account, you will need some funds in your blockchain wallet. If I go here to the MetaMask extension on my Chrome browser and I open that, this will open the wallet and you'll be able to see various details related to the MetaMask wallet. And you'll see here at the top, the account that we are currently using is this account number 1 here. You'll see there the address is 0x57. If I select there and I go view all and scroll down to Polygon, you'll see there 0x57. So that's the blockchain wallet that we're using, and we're using it on the Polygon blockchain. So there's 2 tokens that we are going to need. The first one is the Polygon ecosystem token. This is a native currency associated with the Polygon proof of stake blockchain. I am using the test network now, and I have the same token on the test network, but on the main token it's still the same. It's a POL, Polygon Proof of Stake. Oh, sorry, the Polygon Ecosystem Token, POL. And you will need that to set up your account and to pay for transaction fees on the blockchain. Then once you've set up your account and you've selected the currency that you're going to be using for your referral account, you will also need to get some of that currency, and you can either transfer it into this account and then into your referral account once it has been set up, or you can transfer it directly into your referral account once it has been set up and you have the address for that referral account. But you will need these two tokens, so the native blockchain currency for gas fees and so on, and then the currency that you are going to pay referral fees with. Okay, so you may be asking, where can I get those currencies? Well, on the main blockchain, you will be able to buy them via MetaMask, so you can go ahead there and click buy, and you should be able to buy both the Polygon Ecosystem Token and more than likely USDT and the other tokens that are available available for selection. Alternatively, you can go to exchanges like Binance or Luna and those sorts of exchanges, and you will be able to purchase the tokens there and then transfer them to this wallet address that we had a look at here, this wallet address. The only thing you'll need to do when you transfer them to this wallet address is make sure that you're using the Polygon Proof of Stake blockchain network and not another network like that of Ethereum or something like that. And the reason being is this referral system works at the time of recording works on the Polygon blockchain, and so transferring it on another network would mean that it wouldn't be picked up and processed by the referral system on the Polygon blockchain. And so please make sure that you're using the Polygon Proof of Stake blockchain network when doing the transfers. Binance and Luna typically give you that option in terms of sending the fees on certain networks. Okay, so here we are on the referral account setup form, and you will notice that we are presented with a relatively short form. This form is used for setting up the referral account on the blockchain network, and because it is set up on the blockchain network, the information that you put into this form is essentially searchable and viewable by the public in general. So for that reason, it's quite important that you don't put any confidential information into this form. So the email that you put in here, for example, just use an email address that you're happy with being searchable and viewable on a public network. Okay, alright, so let's have a look at what's required for the form. The first field that we have here is the owner wallet address, and you'll see that this is automatically populated with an address, and that is the address of the wallet that we have connected. So if you don't see any details in that field, then please make sure that you have installed and connected your wallet correctly. The next thing over here is an account name. I'm just going to use, let's call it tutorial accounts. Oh, where's my, there we go. Let's call it tutorial accounts. Capital letter there. And then organization name, I'm just going to use demo.org. And then email, I will use info@release development. And then you'll see over here is a note which reads, we recommend using tokens pegged 1-to-1 with respect to sale currency when used for typical referral implementations, i.e. USDT for sales based in US dollars. And the reason this note is here is because the standard integrations that we've developed for the referral system, like that for WordPress and WooCommerce and the Shopify store, is that the referral fees are calculated as a percentage of the sale value on those platforms. So if your WooCommerce store, for example, is based in US dollars, and the sale value is $100, for example, and the referral fee percentage is 10%, then it will calculate 10% of 100, which is 10. And what it will do is it will take that 10 and apply it to this payment currency and make it 10 USDT, which is paid to the referrer. And so that is why it's important that this payment currency over here be pegged one-to-one with the sale currency on your platform. So over here we've got USDT, which is a stable token for US dollars. There's a stable token for the South African Rand, the Australian dollar, the New Zealand dollar, and so on. And that is generally the way to go when setting up the account. It is possible to set up custom integrations whereby you can add in different factors into the integration so that it calculates things a little differently, and you can then use different tokens, like maybe your own reward tokens or something like that. But for the most part, as a standard setup where you are paying referrers with currency that they can actually use and go and exchange, and the calculations are relatively simple, we recommend using that. Okay, then just quickly with Shopify, Shopify allows for multi-currencies, but you will still have a base currency that it calculates all the numbers in. We recommend using that base currency then to peg to. So if your base currency is USDT, then US dollars, sorry, then we recommend using USDT as a referral payment currency. And that's what that payment currency is for. If you're not aware of what a stable token is, a stable token is a blockchain-based cryptocurrency that is typically pegged to the underlying asset. So with respect to typical currencies that you might find in different countries, those are called fiat currencies. And the blockchain-based currency is then pegged to that currency. So for every one blockchain currency, there will be one of the underlying currency that it represents. There are other stable tokens that are linked to commodities and things like that. But for the purposes of this demonstration, we're only referring to currencies that you might typically find in a country like US dollars or South African Rand and so on. Okay, then account description. This is just a description for you. You can put what you like here. I'm just going to put a demo description. And that's pretty much it. That's the form completed. And then we go and click submit. And you'll see we presented with a notification, which is just informing you that when you continue, MetaMask should provide a pop-up and prompt you to approve the transaction. This transaction is the transaction for setting up the referral account on the blockchain. So let me go and click continue, and okay, so there's the transaction request. Let me go and click confirm. And there is the receipt, and you'll see here's a notification from MetaMask as well. If I click that, it will open up the blockchain explorer so that we can have a look at the transaction for setting up our account quickly. Let me go through it briefly. There's the transaction hash. This is like a special number that identifies the specific transaction on the blockchain. The status, you can see it as successful there. This is a block number that it was mined in. Then the timestamp. Just quickly at the top here, you'll see there it says test network. That's because we're using the test blockchain, but ordinarily it would be on the main Polygon blockchain, but essentially the receipts or this transaction receipt is the same. And then going back here so that is the account the wallet that we had connected. So when you connect your wallet, it would be from your wallet address. Then this is the contract that sets up the smart contract, and then it shows you here is your referral account contract, which has been created. That is the address of your referral account. Then the value that was transferred, the Polygon. That's a Polygon ecosystem token. That is what it cost for us to set up the account. That's a payment for getting your account and having it set up. That fee is low for the test blockchain, just for demonstration purposes, but you can go and check the pricing on the Referral System's website. There is a pricing page where you can have a look at the pricing. And then transaction fee, so that is the gas or the transaction fee that is charged to process a transaction on the blockchain. And then that is a gas price at the moment in the Polygon ecosystem token. So that's pretty much the transaction. Essentially what you can do is with this transaction hash, you can go ahead and you can search it, put it in this bar and search it, and you'll be able to identify the different transactions. You can also do a similar thing by pasting in an address, and you can then search for transactions on the Blockchain Explorer so as to verify them independently of the applications that make them. So that is pretty much what that is. Then if I go back to the referral system here, you'll see there's that TX hash, and we also have a view on Blockchain Explorer, and that essentially will open up the same page that we just viewed. If I click it, there it is. It's pretty much the same thing. Yep, that's the same page. So let me close that, and then if I go to my accounts page, this will give a list of all the accounts that are associated with this wallet address. And you'll see I've done quite a few while testing and setting up. Here is the account that we just created now, the tutorial account. There you can see there's that address that we viewed. If I open that, then you'll see this is a balance. You see the USDT, that's the currency that we selected for our account. At the moment, there's no balance in there. And then we have a section here for the products, the referrers, payment data, and admin users. If you are using an integration like that for WordPress or WooCommerce, please go to the integrations page, the menu on the right here, and select integrations, and then download or set up the integration, and you can then run the product and the referrer setup from within that integration. It makes it a lot easier because it just takes the products from your site and lists them on the referral system, and you can then adjust the referral rates and so on.